Welcome to BUS 348 Knowledge Management. This presentation is proudly presented by team members Peggy, Elva, and Nicholas. Our content will cover the PESEL analysis of Singapore, the future workplace, the company of the future, and included business model and key feature, the team profile, and lastly the conclusion. Let us imagine the changes that could take place in Singapore in the year 2028, firstly using the PESEL analysis. In the political trend, Singapore will be successfully changed to a smart nation that uses advanced digital technologies. Life will improve, more jobs created, and businesses will compete with innovation to grow. Singapore will be a national digital identity service with integrated network. It will increase efficiency and encourage the movement from the public. Singapore will establish more new policies, which include more freedom of speech expression, better welfare for working employees. More comprehensive support will implement for seniors concerning medical, health care services. CPF withdrawal age will reduce. In the economic trend, Singapore economic growth will remain bright and on the upside. Goods and services tax, GST, will keep raising and expected to reach a new high from 10% to 13%. Singapore will become a shopping paradise for tourists, with the advanced hospital, robust education system, and is the best seaport in Asia. There will be a massive increase of GDP. The cost of living in Singapore will remain high, due to the inflation rate and high taxes. In the social trend, Singapore population size will reach almost 6.34 million. Smartphone subscription penetration will reach beyond 130%. There will be more educated and richer population in Singapore. Digital devices will become our daily essential tools for doing activities. QR code usage will change the social habit on payment in Singapore. In the technological trend, technologies will keep increasing and become more advanced, such as new cloud-based AI, collaborative robots, and machine learning algorithms, and these will enable communication to be more effective and efficient. Wi-Fi-enabled smart home will be found common in every household. Examples: the use of smartphone to control camera, lights, and locks. Big data technologies will be largely used by business to make more accurate decision. QR code payment systems will be unified and become the future rising trend in all places. In the legal trend, there will be an increase of electronic transaction and electronic records in a database by businesses. There will be more protection and restriction on how organizations collect, use, and disclose personal data. Individuals will be more trusted in an organization that maintain and manage data well. Data protection policy will be revised based on the technology's changes. In the environmental trend, there will be more public practice zero waste by reduce, reuse, and recycle. There will be more reduce of carbon footprint. Public will welcome more green label products. There will be more water and energy saved. More electronic documents will go paperless. There will be a reduction of unnecessary paper printed as more information will be digitized. And in the future workplace, more organizations' culture will consider employee as a core part of business strategy. As employees feel engaged and satisfied, they will be more productive. And workplaces are more attractive for employees, as organization will provide more amenities. More jobs are made suitable for aging and disability population. More works are done through social interaction and productivity between colleagues. More digital integration usage enables a business to be ahead of the automation impact. More organizations are using flat organization structure and give empowerment to employees. Lastly, there will be more flexible working hours to suit employees' lifestyles, such as telework. Example of the company in the future. The core business of SmartPay Enterprise. SmartPay is a technological enterprise that invests mainly on development on advanced technologies. It is a leader that dominates more than 300 markets and provide a cashless payment system called Unified Dynamic QR System. Currently, there are many similar QR code-related applications. Static QR code has to be printed and displayed at the merchant site, and customers need to use the appropriate application to scan and key in the specified purchasing amount, then can make payment digitally. In contrast, and for standardization and simplification purpose, a unified dynamic QR terminal will be deployed to the merchant site. In the process of payment, at merchant side, the terminal will show the merchant's name, transaction amount, and generate a dynamic QR code that is based on the amount of the specified good or service ordered. Eventually, the customer will need to use the unified dynamic QR application to scan and make payment digitally. Payment will be directly deduced from the specified bank that customer defined, and the transaction will be completed. The system eliminates the use of the printed paper. The terminal can generate dynamic QR code based on the specified good or service ordered. Customers will save the hassle of having too many similar applications on their smartphones. This helps to standardize and simplify the entire process and make it more efficient and effective. And the potential customers and clients are as listed. In its business model, the creatively disruptive business model is made up of 4 elements: strategy, structure, system, and culture. Intellectual capital is the essential resource within the organization, and handled by knowledge management. It is used to solve complex problems, innovate, and add value to products and services. The reflection will help to gain more expertise, wisdom, insight, and increase intellectual capital to the organization. The organization is the platform for knowledge, intellectual capital is the knowledge assets, and with the adoption of SECI model, organizational learning, and reflective practice principles and through knowledge management, it incorporates tacit and explicit knowledge in the social and ICT networks, and finally generate more valuable intellectual capital into the organization. And hypertext structure creates and disseminate knowledge effectively and efficiently, and supports sharing and accumulation of knowledge at all levels. In its key feature, the key feature of this enterprise is the way of how it manages the intellectual capital knowledge. Knowledge is created through the framework based on the SECI model that demonstrate the 4 processes of conversion of tacit knowledge to explicit knowledge and back to tacit knowledge at the individual and organizational level. In the socialization stage, all levels of the employees inside organization are welcome to share their experiences. Through the interaction and feedbacks gained, organization can accumulate more tacit knowledge. In the externalization stage, tacit knowledge is converted into explicit knowledge by sharing across to a larger group of people, such as presentation and speech. In the combination stage, explicit knowledge is gathered, analyzed, organized, and integrated into more valuable knowledge such as financial report and development report. In the internalization stage, the explicit knowledge is further used by individuals in practice, such as simulations and experiments, and more tacit knowledge is learned and acquired. From these 4 processes, this spiral of knowledge creation will continue on and add value to products and services for the business. The following are the team profile of the company. Introduce Peggy. Peggy holds a diploma in business administration. She has been working as HR executive, and with 8 years of working experiences in HR industry. To bridge the gap to take on the role of a human resource manager in 2028. She is currently pursuing a degree in human resource management and management. The role involves significant interaction with HR and business leaders to provide reporting solutions that drive business value. It focuses on the development of innovative company strategies that drive attraction, development, and engagement of talent. And she plays a critical role in the development of high-potential employees and the enhancement of our global employment brand. She needs to have interpersonal and communication skills and knowledge in employment legislation and HR best practices. She also needs to be meticulous and resourceful. Introduce Elva. Elva holds a diploma in nursing and a Bachelor of Science Nursing. She has been working as a registered nurse and with 5 years of working experiences in an acute hospital. To bridge the gap to take on the role of a finance and accounting manager in 2028. She is currently pursuing a degree in human resource management and management. The role involves manage the overall financial reporting and support budget and forecasting activities. She also responsible for support management and advise on business and cost performance, and provide financial analysis and interpretation of variances from budgets and forecast trend. She needs to have computer and analytical skills and knowledge in management and financial reporting. She also needs to be trustworthy and meticulous. Introduce Nicholas. Nicholas holds a diploma in digital media creation. He has been working as a research analyst in the developing of software and system in research and development, with 6 years working experiences in the various industries such as advertising and automotive. To bridge the gap to take on the role of a research and development manager in 2028. He is currently pursuing a degree in human resource management and management. The role involves manage and direct the research and development programs to meet organizational needs and to capitalize on potential new products. And he also responsible for research and development of procedures and techniques. He needs to have an analytical and communication skills and knowledge in software and system development and computer languages. He also needs to be independent and resourceful. In the conclusion, PESTLE analysis has identified the current and predicted the possible future demographic trend. Based on research, technological and related enterprises are the most possible imagined future enterprise that could operate successfully in 2028 context. Innovative products and services in new markets have plenty full of potential customers and clients. Appropriate business model and knowledge workers are essentials resources towards future business sustainability. Lastly, these are our references for this presentation. Thank you for your attention and hope you've enjoyed it.